Young group, but very talented. 1-1 overall record. Denny Avdia, one of the newest players here for the Trailblazers, has really been a great addition for them. He might get the first defensive duties against Giannis. We were told for the miss there by Sharp. A 2-point shot. We've talked about him being one of the more explosive players in the league.
Did a nice job knocking down those 2-point shots, but here's a nice matchup. Dame usually tries to get back to the rim in a situation like this.
Stepping back on Ayton.
And we saw that with Brooklyn. They put Zaire Williams at 6'9" on Dame a lot. Now, I'm sure that was more of a switch situation than anything else, but teams are using length against Dame.
7 points in a win against Utah at the end of December.
Been great since November 15th. He has really done an exceptional job after a slow start. Always liked this game. A deceleration master. I think we'll see that some tonight. Going to the basket.
Ajax with one on the shot clock had to pull the trigger. Ayton with the rebound.
Any way you could avoid that, Andre Jackson Jr. having to make a play with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And that you're playing right into the defensive hands when that happens.
So far,
the challenge. I don't care who you're playing. You come out half-stepping, not serious, as serious as you should be. Let me put it that way.
A wide open look there for Dame. Dame.
That's the requisite heat check. You get a steal, look for a 3-point shot earlier to get that 3-point volume up. Like playing with house money in today's NBA.
Like that. There's a look in the miss. Anthony Simons averaging 17, 18 points per game. Now in his 7th season.
And his lowest in 4 years as a starter. And he talked about the struggles and the challenges of playing for a team that's lost so much the last couple of years.
Camara with the miss. Tamani Camara, his 2nd year out of Dayton. And Chris mid-range feeds Giannis on the post. That double team comes, but Giannis keeps his dribble, spins away from it, draws the...
Seats Peter Fagan, that would have worked. Well, you got to get us back down there, babe. Forget about all that money that you settled those seats for.
That's right. I see some empty seats down there. We can get down there by the second half.
Especially that young man out of Brussels. Brussels, Belgium. A Brussels sprout on that tip jam.
The only bucket here so far, the 3-pointer here from Dame, and then
240, solid 6'9", 240, but that way he can deal with Giannis.
Avdia driving, kick out in the corner. Camara's going to get his fair dose. It looks like a 3-point shot. His 2nd 3-point attempt here so far.
Not as bad as I thought. He's 35%. Nice job, Dame. He's got to finish though. We saw a lot of that against the Nets the other night. Just not finishing.
Oh, wow.
Addition, you've got to protect the basket first in transition. First basket, then ball, then first threat, second threat.
Simons to Sharp on that alley-oop. Giannis will take the 3-pointer. In and out. Giannis hasn't attempted a ton of them. He's now 4 of 19 for the season. Sharp. The Trailblazers. Talking to Dame about Chauncey, he said he loved playing for him. Held everyone accountable.
He's young, like 18, 19 years old, and you could just see the potential for him being a really good rotation player.
Chris bounce pass to Giannis, collides.
Area that the Bucks have really been.
Dame those quick hands, boxer hands, you like to call them. Sharp
out of nowhere, secures the basketball. Bucks get out for the easy one.
Sharp a 3-pointer.
Can knock down even more of those before I honored that long ball by Shaedon Sharp.
Nearly a turnover. Brook thinks about it, takes a shot, makes the 3.
They've struggled that much offensively against zones this year. Wouldn't have guessed that. Would you have guessed that?
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, 29 out of 30 teams.
It's interesting, though, to your point, just seeing the 4 teams ahead of the Blazers. And, you know, you could match them. You could meet
the Blazers, not just 4% of their possessions defensively are zone possessions. I think the Heat, the only team that's in double figures in terms of how much they run the zone, but those are all potential playoff opponents.
Yeah, the Heat has always been a team that's run a lot of zone.
Yep.
A lot percentage-wise compared to the rest of the league.
60-plus points last year. Lost 2 by 45 points or more at home this year.
Giannis too strong. Had 3 Blazers defending him.
They're looking to develop this young talent like Scoot Henderson playing point guard right now. Chris Murray.
In his second season, last 4 games, assist to turnover ratio has been really good. Trying to feed Sharp here, who'll take it inside, trying to hunt down that 2-point shot you've been talking about.
And good job by Ajax to contest without fouling. Vertical beautifully kept his hands up, minimal lower body contact.
Anderson on the move. There's one of those young guys in the foul.
One of the best things they do, one of the worst things that the Bucks.
9th of assists. Makes good on the front with Portland. Don't forget that's in that relationship with C.J. McCollum in the backcourt. Oh, the name on me. It's on me.
Oh, but
Right.
Kamara has done a really good job. He leads the league in charges taken. He's got 15 offensive fouls taken this season.
That one squeezes out.
Back contusion. He missed the last ball game.
What do you think he missed the most from AJ outside of his defensive factor there that we were missing?
I mean, it's basically the shooting. I mean, and not only just the shooting, but spacing the floor. John Bocek, who was a plus 18 in the 6 minutes and 39 seconds in that fourth quarter. But Pat Connaughton, who hadn't played a whole lot this season.
I just think the shooting's obvious. I think there's some things that are underappreciated with him.
Well, I've checked the spacing. It's the ability to knock down shots, but also just to spread the floor. So this guy, Giannis, has more room to operate. Dame's penetration is more effective when you've got him hugging on AJ. You either at the break line or the corner 3.
AJ pursuing that here defensively. Here comes Giannis leading the break. He's got AJ. Catch and shoot. Tough shot.
And the reason you can play AJ is because he works so hard at the defensive end. You know, and teams will try and target him, go at him, and sometimes they're successful, but oftentimes they're not.
Giannis, right? Shit, I know I can get it out of you.
And you go over the top of the screen and you don't step up with enough energy, you gotta give up some open shots.
Bobby spit. Signs with a little shake. Can't get the finish. Here's Giannis. Putting the speed.
Gary Trent Jr. was winning the game for the Bucks against Indy. Hoping to see some more of that prolific shooting, as Marcus would say, but hopefully Lisa won't come at the need of coming back from a huge deficit like we've seen here before.
Yeah, it was exciting the last couple of games, but we're done with that, right?
Yeah. You go on a 20-0 run and you don't win the game.
That's amazing.
It's indeed amazing. The fact that you had to put together a 20-0 run in that fourth quarter.
Right.
Basketball, Dame and Brooke, with the benefit of a soft rim against Donovan Clingan in Connecticut. There's that deceleration.
Block that into 2026.
It's a tough shot on a contested corner jumper.
Talked about AJ being an underrated defender. He's gonna, as you said, he's gonna continue to get tested. Sometimes he'll win, sometimes he won't.
Yeah. And guys in this league are too good not to.
But we know he's pretty.
But the fact that he can do that, there's that deceleration again. I mean, that's an unconventional, but especially a guy his size, you don't see often.
Oh,